Hey everyone, it's Deborah Poneman, founder of Yes to Success Seminars, where we share knowledge and tools for you to live your ultimate life and ageless, anti-aging for your brain, your body, and your future. And I am coming to you from Fairfield, Iowa, and I am recording this on Friday, even though I'm supposed to be in Chicago tonight watching the Chicago Sky play Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. But I woke up with food poisoning this morning. And by the time I felt human again, it was too late for tip off. How does it get any better than that? But it made me think that it was time to record an oldie but goodie on why I love sports. So here goes. So you all know that I don't get irked very easily. I mean, I really don't. But you know when I do? When people roll their eyes when they discover that I love watching sporting events, especially live in person. I don't know, maybe they think it's not spiritual enough that I am a major Caitlin Clark fangirl. I think I really confuse people when someone they see as a transformational leader actually cares about the World Series or the NCAA basketball championship or the WNBA. It appears that maybe many or maybe most of my colleagues and clients are somehow disappointed that I could be so captivated with such a seemingly superficial aspect of creation, especially given the state of the world. Well, although I feel no need to justify my love of the Indiana Fever and all the Iowa Hawkeye teams and the Chicago Cubs and the Bulls and even the Bears, I am now going to tell you why I love sports in general. So here goes. Number one, sports inspire us. When we see some kid from the Bronx with little hope of crawling out of poverty hit the home run that makes his team world champions, and all of the other team members run on the field and jump on top of him like a pile of puppies, I don't know about you, but it not only opens my heart and makes me cry, but it makes me believe that anything is possible for anyone. And it inspires me to do greater things in my own life. Number two, sports allow us to feel empathy. When it's your home team whose players are running towards that home run hitting kid and jumping with uncontainable joy into the big man pile, you feel indescribable elation yourself. And if your team is the one whose players are sitting in shock, peering out through the metal slats of the fence around the dugout with tears streaming down their faces, your heart breaks along with theirs. Number three, sports give us a glimpse of the best in each other. I've watched as these young women in the NBA go over and see if a player who is down is okay, even when they're on the other team, because that's what humans do for each other. In fact, several years ago, I heard a story on the news about a kid in Iowa whose name is Zach, who was just about to finish ahead of the pack in his state cross country meet. A moment that he had been training for and seeing in his mind's eye for years when he went to the aid of another runner who had collapsed. Although he still ended up finishing the race in a qualifying position, he was then told he was disqualified because Iowa State athletic rules say no runner can help another. When asked about his disappointment, he said, quote, "If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I did what I felt was right." Number four, sports let us feel like we're a winner. Even when we don't have 1 ounce of athleticism anywhere in our being, we could still be a winner. When our team triumphs, we parade through the streets wearing our team's cap as proudly as if we were the one who caught the final touchdown pass. Long after the confetti has been swept up, we still puff up our chests as we wear our team's jersey and proudly tell everyone who will listen to us that we were even at the parade. Number five, sports let us connect with others in profound camaraderie. The bonds that result from sharing your team's sporting event transcend gender, race, age, socioeconomic background, even political differences. I mean, where else can you be surrounded by total strangers whose beliefs are miles away from your own? And yet within minutes, you are high-fiving and hugging them like you've known each other for years. And finally, number 6, sports allow us to have a spiritual experience without having to admit that we're spiritual. Ken Reed, who is the author of How We Can Save Sports, is one who likens sports to spiritual experience. He says that athletes, when they're in the zone, convey a sense of ecstasy and confidence and oneness with the universe. And we as spectators get to experience that contact high. Furthermore, he says brain research has shown that we get lit up equally as much when we celebrate the other's success as when we win ourselves. So, if you want to roll your eyes when I just have to tell anyone who will listen, including you, about the 90-yard touchdown run by the rookie in his first kickoff of his first football game, or the title-clinching three-pointer from half court at the buzzer, or where I was in 2016 when my Cubbies won the World Series after 108 years, well, that's your prerogative. But I'm here to tell you, you really might want to come with me to a game sometime with an open mind. After your yoga class, of course. And you'll see an experience that is spiritual, or at least will bring joy to your heart and put a smile on your face. No om needed. Oh, and the popcorn is really good too. And by the way, if you're listening to this, or when you're listening to this, we will know who triumphed in the WNBA matchup of the season, if not the century, and you will know if it's the Fever or the Sky. Either way, it's perfect. See how spiritual I am? Have a fabulous week. See you next Saturday.